Brad and Jen Sullivan's prized pet, Ollie the turkey, is a rare bird.
Ollie is unique, very unique.
As you can see, he's actually part parrot, part puppy, and part feathered feline.
Hi, buddy. He's kind of like a cat where he wants your attention, but he doesn't want you to pet him.
How do you have a turkey as a pet?
That would be my lovely husband who wants every bird that exists as a pet.
Come here, bud.
Brad, the Barnstead Birdman, admits the couple's home at Black Dog Farm is really for the birds. And the ruler of this roost?
Smile.
Is Ollie.
Oh, he thinks he's the greatest thing ever.
He needs to be the center of attention. Anyone new that comes around, he has to show off.
You talk turkey?
We do, every morning.
How do you talk turkey?
Every morning we come out and I say, good morning, Ollie.
The Sullivans have had Ollie since he hatched.
We just happen to handle him and be with him just the right amount and spend enough time with him to the point where he's become friendly. And
Ollie hops on the tractor with Brad and is at Jen's side in the garden.
He likes to be with people and help.
No bird cage for him. In this truck, Ollie is the wingman.
sometimes he'll sit on the passenger seat and stay puffed up. Sometimes he'll fall asleep on the armrest.
It's kind of weird, but a turkey likes riding shotgun.
Apparently.
How is he as a backseat driver?
He's fantastic. I'd choose him over my wife any day.
Ollie joins Brad on trips to the Barnstead Farmers Market, where he draws a crowd to the Sullivan's berries and baked goods.
Ollie, you're very soft. You're very soft.
A lot of people just don't get to experience petting a turkey. They gawk and point, and their kids usually run right over.
What is that noise?
He's saying hi.
When you pet his head, it's like really warm, like a fire.
Yulita and her brother are some of Ollie's biggest fans, but when they first met this turkey while picking blueberries at the farm, they were a bit intimidated.
And all of a sudden this walked out from behind a blueberry bush and literally scared us all. And then he followed us out to our car, and I was texting Jen and I was like, there's a big turkey, and he is puffed up. And she goes, that's Ollie, that's our friend. Yeah.
Course, November is not a great time to be a turkey.
We tried to get him an orange collar to keep hunters away from him, but he didn't like that.
I bet he wishes that we all would just quit cold turkey when it comes to turkey on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, he's not a big fan.
See?
Not a big fan at all.
He wants us to quit.
Yes.
Yeah.
He says, eat more cows.
Do you eat turkey on Thanksgiving?
We do. We do.
Does he know that?
We try to keep that a secret from him.
If he knew, what would he think?
I think he'd still love us. He may have a few questions for us, though.
He likes to go on the porch and look in the house. He wants to come in.
I would love to invite him in for Thanksgiving, but my wife definitely draws the line at no animals inside. I think if we did have him in for Thanksgiving, we may do a vegan option.
Tofurkey?
Tofurkey.
As for Ollie, he doesn't always eat like a bird.
So you bring him in the car to Dunkin' Donuts?
Yes. Yeah. Every animal deserves treats. And there's no better treat than a donut. Do you have a couple of donuts that you give to dogs? They say, how many dogs do you have? And you have to say, well, no, none, but I have a turkey with me. And they kind of look at you a little awkward.
Okay. I said, you just missed it. A guy just came through here with a turkey in his passenger seat sitting over there.
He's finicky.
He prefers the old-fashioned.
He likes the old-fashioned. He's a turkey of simpler times.
He likes munchkins.
Yeah, I don't blame him. They're good.
So what does he have for Thanksgiving?
He, well, last year he got oatmeal and berries.
They love all the apples and they fall off the trees and the pears. And we buy them whole pumpkins.
He likes the pumpkins.
Oh, they all love the pumpkins.
And you're gonna do a turkey trot and get out of here on Thanksgiving? Yeah, that's what I thought.
He should hide.
They're pets. There will be no eating of our critters.
Just like at the White House, Ollie gets a pardon.
Yes.